Last thing before I get up out of here, schedule. So we got a decent little schedule, man. Um, I think people in the NFL office have a great sense of humor. Um, because the schedule has some very interesting games. We open up the season at home, rightfully so. I mean, defending NFC North champs, right? But we open it up against the team we bounced in the wild card round in the last playoffs in the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford got to come back to Detroit and see them boys again, man. Um, I I don't know, man. I don't know if they give him the tribute that everybody thought they was gonna get. I mean, why would you give him a tribute in a playoff game? That wasn't happening, right? That was not happening at all. That's like, giving the enemy the key to your career, right? No, we're not doing that, right? Yeah, we know what you did. And the next time you come and it's not a playoff game, we probably got you, right? But now it's opening night, Sunday night football, opening weekend. Rams back in Ford Field, Stafford's back in Ford Field. I don't know if you do a tribute video. Um, I know that sounds kind of crazy. I know a lot of people are, kind of expecting it. I don't know if you do a tribute video, not opening weekend, right? So that'll be interesting to see. But I believe, more of the same, man, especially with a better defense. We're gonna get the Rams up out of there. Can't lose the opener at home in prime time, man. Speaking of prime time, they gave us a lot of love. I think we got 5 prime time, not including Thanksgiving because it's the early day. But I mean, I count Thanksgiving as a prime time because it's national television, right? So I'll say we got 6 prime time games, 5 actual prime times, and then of course the Thanksgiving game. So we getting some love. We getting some love. They starting to drink the blue Kool-Aid, man. Tell them we've been drinking it for a while though. We've been drinking it with the bags on our head and everything like that. So they late to the party, man. But so we got the Rams to open up the season. And what's crazy is right after that, we got the Buccaneers at the crib, the team we beat in the divisional round of the playoffs. So they got to come back. Carlton Davis facing off against his former team. Oh, speaking of former teams, the Rams ended up picking up Jerry Jacobs. So I guess it'll be like a homecoming for Jerry Jacobs. I have my thoughts on Jerry Jacobs. Probably touch on that at another time. But so yeah, first 2 games, Rams, Bucks, the 2 teams we eliminated from the playoffs last year. So that'll be interesting. What is it? I believe this week 6. Week 6 is that highly anticipated, and they should have made that a prime time, but highly anticipated rematch against the Dallas Cowboys. If you know, you know, right? Uh, and of course, it's in Dallas again. We've played in Dallas 3 years in a row. Um, Schedule makers, get it together. The Lions do have a home field, right? So get it together, right? Tell them to come see us for once. And seeing as how we had the better record than them last year, they need to come see us, right? Why are we going to go see them, right? But I'm looking forward to that, especially with the new look ish of Dallas, right? No run game to speak of as of yet, right? It's looking like Ezekiel Elliott will be the number one back. Maybe. I don't know. I think they still got Deuce Vaughn, but I don't know. It's a scary mess over there. CeeDee Lamb holding out for a contract. Dak talking in code right in front of Jerry Jones. I mean, it's just it put them on hard knocks because I want to see that because something is going on over there. But we got that rematch against them week 6. We got the Packers on Thanksgiving this year. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. That new look Packers. They're the only ones I'm kind of really keeping my eye on. I'm not really worried about Chicago, not really worried about Minnesota. I'm watching Green Bay. I'm watching Green Bay because they snuck in last year. They snuck in and then they actually showed out. They dogged Dallas and they almost ended up meeting us in the NFC Championship. Right? They almost ended up taking San Francisco up out of there. I think it's just some bad play calling, some bad judgment, and a rookie mistake. Not a rookie. I mean, he's not a rookie, but first timer mistake from Jordan Love. that cost them that game. So looking forward to those two matchups against the Packers this year. Um, the Texans, man, Sunday Night Football. I can't even see. I think that's week 9. Week 9 for the, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11. I think it's a week 11. ESPN don't tell me the weeks, but prime time against the Texans, man, that's gonna be a dog fight. The Texans is cold. Texans is cold, and that's a lot of people's dark horse matchup for the Super Bowl. Texans Lions, man. So if that be the case, this could be a Super Bowl preview down there in H Town, man. So looking forward to that, man. And then week 17, Lord have mercy, and I'm going to that game. I will be at that game. Week 7, because I'm only about 3 hours from San Francisco. Week 17 at Levi, man. NFC Championship rematch. We got to go get it back in blood, man. We got to go see them boys. We don't know what the Brandon Ayuk situation looks like right now. But we know what them boys are. We know what CMC is. We know what Debo is. We know what that defense is. But they barely got us up out of there. There were some self-inflicted wounds, mistakes that we made in the NFC Championship. I think all that is corrected, right? And you go in there living in the present. You don't live in the past because that's how you end up getting messed up, right? But you got to go in there, and we got to go get it back. This is the revenge tour, right? So Dallas, we got to go get it back. San Francisco, we got to go get it back, man. Those are just some of the key games I like from the season, man. But next episode, man. Excuse me, golly. Hopefully, I'm also better next episode because getting over this little cold, getting the cold in the summer is crazy, especially when it's 100 degrees out here, right? But hopefully, I'll be better next week. Hopefully, next week I might drop my season record prediction, go down, and I'll run through the season and come out with a prediction.